This is PA Texas, and I never thought I would never. If you'd have told me this last year, I never thought I'd have to do a video like this. That fool won the election. This moron who said that George Washington took over the airports in a Revolutionary War. This one that said who had the bright idea of dropping nukes in hurricanes to solve the problem of hurricanes. I guess being liable for rape, 34 convictions of felonies, and he had more cases coming, paying off porn stars, lying about his net worth because he wasn't a billionaire until that Trump's media social, that Trump social and Donald Trump media went public, and everybody invested all that money in there to a company that's making next to $0. So y'all got y'all money all in that. I don't know who if he got any sense, he need to pocket that money and burn, because Donald Trump media is not finna make no money unless he just does something with the government and has the government use it, and then have the government pump money into his media company, which he just might do. Ain't nobody gonna impeach him. So hey, Donald Trump won big time last night. He saved himself from going to jail. He was going to jail. He didn't win that election. His ass won. He won that election. He ain't not only is he not going to jail, it's gonna be a lot of other people going to jail, because he gonna get him. He gonna hunt him down, buddy. And I ain't mad at him. To keep it a buck. That's what your ass get for not beating him in the election. Y'all want to take it for granted. Donald Trump ain't out here playing. But anyway, all of that is not a deal breaker. 2 impeachments, not a deal breaker. All of that racist rhetoric, all that Puerto Rico is a floating island of garbage. I guess it is a floating island of garbage. You know what I mean? Because the Puerto Ricans look like they were voting for him, and a lot of people stayed home. Let's get into the numbers. Okay, let's look at the aftermath after this explosion that happened for old Kamala Harris. Boy, she showed me stuff. She could have picked a whole different vice president. Let's start off in the key state of Pennsylvania. Ain't Pennsylvania the Keystone State? It showed the key now. Man, let's look at Pennsylvania. Lord have mercy. Boy, she showed dog on this one, boy. Boy, she showed screwed the pooch. Pennsylvania. Let's look. All right, first thing we're going to look at is, where's Philadelphia? Here? Okay. Philadelphia, where Joe Biden won, if I'm not mistaken, by 80%. That margin was shrank in Philadelphia. And let me see. It looked like Chester County, the margin shrank as well. I think Joe Biden was winning these a little bit more. Joe Biden won these counties just a little bit more. And so for statewide, let's see. County. I don't want to go county. Oh, let's see. Allegheny County. Trump just picked up this little county over here. He flipped this county. That'll give him a couple thousand votes. Maybe a little bit more. A few thousand votes. They got they say they have an estimated 191,000 votes remaining. Let's see. Is that county breakdown? Exit polls. What's the result? So he won this county by about 100 and he won this state by 100. Let's just make this math. A little bit more than 145,000 votes. So she has to go in with only 200,000. They say estimated 191,000 votes remaining. She has to get every last one of these votes, and I'm not sure that she's going to get them all. So Trump was able to flip this. Was able to flip this. A lot of this was a lot more bluer. I remember some of these red counties. I think this one up here, Erie County, was blue last time. Biden won this county. Oh shit, he barely won by about a couple thousand votes. So that's a flip. Center County flipped. Biden was winning Philadelphia by 81%. Harris winning Philadelphia by only so he lost 3%. Let me see. Biden won had 603,000 votes in Philadelphia, while Harris only had 526. So, well, you know what? She still might get that. Cause if those votes come in, and they're at all she needs is about 80,000 votes to get to 603. But Trump got 136,000 votes there. And last time he probably didn't get that much. He got 4 more thousand votes. So overall, Biden won, had 3 million 4. Trump had 3.3. This year, Trump got 3 million 4, and it looks like Harris might end up with 3.3. So it just literally just flipped with 100,000 people. So Pennsylvania put Trump back in office. And buddy, we're gonna get exactly what we're looking for too. Now let's go back to other Wisconsin, which put him over the top. Let's look at the difference in that right there. Let's look at the difference in Wisconsin. And Pennsylvania ain't nothing but Alabama with Philadelphia and Pittsburgh in it. Now let's go to the state of Wisconsin that Trump also flipped. $34,000 here. I mean, she's losing these by razor thin margins. I mean, let me look at the whole entire state count. So Biden won this state by 20,000 votes, it looks like. Trump won it by, that looks like 30,000. Wow. So, I mean, like I said, if we go through all of these counties, and it's just 1,000 here, 1,000 there, well, look, let's see here. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. took some votes. I don't know who he took them from, but that's half of it right there, 17,000. Here, and here. She could have garnered these votes. She could have won this state, which still wouldn't. Which if she wins this state, she's still in the race. So these third-party candidates are really hindering. These third and fourth party candidates are really, usually when there's a third and fourth party candidate, it takes away from the Democrats, because the Democrats are such a weak party that they don't like the Republicans. They know the Republicans cheat and are full of it, all this gerrymandering and stuff. But they don't like the Democrats either, so they go to these third parties, which is pretty much a vote for Trump. Which I would be doing the same thing if Trump wasn't on the ticket. And we're going to see, buddy. We're going to see, buddy. And I'm going to keep doing my show. And y'all, and mark my words, I'm going to come back to, I told y'all, Trump's finna go up in there and show his ass. Buddy, that inflation is going right back up. Oh, that inflation is going right back up, buddy, about 3-4 years. It's gone now, but it's going right back up. So let's go to Georgia. Well, Donald Trump won. Joe Biden flipped this, and now Donald Trump's 100,000 ahead. So all the votes look like they're in. Not many left, and Donald Trump won this by 100,000 votes. How did that happen when Joe Biden won it in 2020? It's true blue here, buddy. Let's see. Let's see here. So let's just start off with how Joe Biden won that last one. I remember it was over down in Savannah and in the Atlanta area. So let's go down here to Savannah and see how she did. Is that no Chatham County? She won. She got 78,000 votes. No, Biden got 78,000 votes. He was winning by 58.6%, which is almost 59. Here, wow, man, it's almost the same. The Democrats have to. The big cities are the strongholds. They have to run the numbers up in these big cities to offset these other counties. That's just how the United States is. I think that's almost every state. And let's look at Florida. Well, Florida's always weird, bro. So she lost Dade County, which I'm sitting here still. But Florida is changing because, see, here, Joe Biden won Dade County, but Florida is getting more expensive. And it's been doing so for the last maybe 10, 15 years. So the people are moving up. The people are moving up. And the Cubans down there are Republican because they think the United States is trying to turn into Cuba, which it's not. But those Cubans are dumb. Those Cubans, anyway. I can't call all Cubans dumb, but anybody who believe that is stupid. So Biden won Dade County, but Trump won it this time by 55%. He won it. He won it big time. What did he do in Florida? He won Florida by 1 million. How much did he win it by? Here, she only won it by 300,000. Let's go back. Let's go down here to Texas, where Trump won by 600,000 or 640,000. Let's look at how Texas looks. Yeah, man. Let's go down in this southern state, Texas. Houston. Kamala Harris won Houston by 51.8%. Almost 80,000 votes. 800,000 votes, excuse me. Oh, wow. Biden won Harris County by 218,000 votes. A little bit, right around 200 and, let's just say 210,000. 217,000. Wow. And he won Fort Bend County. I'm just going to the population centers because the Democrats have to run it up in the population centers, or that's a wrap. That's why Trump has to go campaign and stop in all these little counties. But in particular, look at the bottom down here. All of this goes for Biden under COVID. And I mean, Biden is winning these handedly. And now look at over here. Bam. These counties are now red. And Trump are winning them. Trump's winning them. And especially Cameron County down here. This is where Brownsville is. This border state. Hidalgo County. I mean, these people, Hidalgo, this is, Donald Trump won this by 50. I mean, he won this just by half. And I'm almost certain Biden won Hidalgo County by a landslide. Kind of he did. Man, it's a lot more people here. Well, all these people, is this valley, is this place growing like that down here? Okay. 220. Where did he get all these votes? It's that many people down here? Yeah, it's like that county's doubled in population. How did they do that? I know they have babies like that. Well, double in voter population, maybe, wow, okay. And there must be problems down there, man. So Bexar County, we're in San Antonio, which is one of the top 10 largest cities in America, 408,000. Let's just look at it. Trump won Texas by 1.6 million votes, and he's ahead, and they haven't even stopped counting. And this is what's getting me. Biden had 81 million votes, and Trump had 74 million. I think Trump's probably going to cross that 74 million part again, But she's not going to, she looks like she's not going to pass 70 million votes. Where are all the votes? Did that many people stay home? Wow, I don't know. That's what the numbers look like. And let's go over here. Let's go over here now to Arizona where Trump's leading over here. Looks like he's gonna get this one. Whoo, buddy, man. Oh, she sure screwed the pooch. Trump was in New Mexico thinking he could win that one. Let's see if was he tripping or was he really did he really have a shot? Wow. He won. Kamala won New Mexico. And it's like 5 votes there. I was like, well, even if he won that state, it ain't nothing. Wow. 54%. Biden won it by 100,000 votes. Kamala won it by half. So he thought that he could pick that one off, and he might have not been tripping. 50,000 votes? He might have not been tripping. Like, the polls were lying. So, I mean, I don't get it, unless they find some evidence. See, I'm not like Trump gonna go over there and say everybody cheated, unless they find some evidence. Boy, do you see how lucky Rudy Giuliani ass is? Trump gonna get him out of that trouble he in. Boy. And it is what it is. So Trump is winning by 100,000 votes. Where Biden won, we're talking about it's 1,000,001 to 1,000,000, right? 100,000 votes. Let's go here. Hold up. Am I in the right place? Yeah. Well, so Trump is, so let's just look at the percentages right now. And, like, what Tucson is, let me see, where did Biden win? Biden won, but won that county. Let's look at the, where the border counties where, immigration is supposed to be such a big problem. Santa Cruz and Pima County. We talking about 58%, about 100,000 votes in this county. And right here, she's at 59%, and she's doing a little bit better than Biden so far. Let's look at Maricopa County, which is Phoenix, which is the 5th largest city. Wow, raises the, oh man, I think Biden won Maricopa County. Trump is winning, well, by a razor thin margin. So, and there's still a lot of votes. This can easily flip to blue. Man, I just think America said, I'm not voting for a woman and a woman of color. Because this is a racist place. I don't care what nobody say. I live in America. I was born and raised in the USA in the dirty South. I know this country is racist. Even in the big cities, it's racist. But the big cities, you got, it's just a multicultural melting pot because there's so much industry. Everybody's here and everybody's there. But I know. Let's see where they're eating the dogs in Ohio. Let's see how that happened. Let's see what happened with that state. Clark County, Ohio. Okay, Springfield's over here. Okay, it was 60 to 37, so almost 39,000 to 24. And over here, where's Clark County? Joe Biden got Trump got a few more where they're eating the dogs. Like I said, every little bit is just like, I know she's not gonna win. He not gonna win Cleveland. But they weren't gonna win Ohio. But are the people not showing up? 65%. Let me see, 94% in, 65%. Wow, that's wow. What, 416? How much is this again? Yeah, it's people. I think it's just people that stayed home. So far. Well, anyway, yeah. His foul ass pulled it off by hook or crook. He's gonna be president again come January 20th. And I bet Biden ain't gonna be a little biatch like him and say, I'm not going to the inauguration. He's gonna hand over power peacefully. to this fool, and Donald Trump is finna show his ass. Mark my word, y'all president is he's finna tank the economy, buddy. He's finna spend up all the money he want, cause Joe Biden still hasn't spent much money as he has. He's finna spend, and pocket as much as he can. Donald Trump finna rob us blind. But that's y'all president. Y'all elected him. Don't tell you I didn't warn you. Y'all get with exactly what y'all get exactly what y'all ass is asking for. PA, Texas, and I'm out. This guy who said that nobody knew that Puerto Rico was an island won the election. Dumbass Donald Trump. Went bankrupt 6 times. Twice convicted twice impeached. One for January. Led a coup on the Capitol because he was butthurt because he lost, when all he had to do was sit his ass down 4 more years. Won the damn election. Sat there and blamed inflation on Biden when him and COVID him and his tariffs and COVID is the reason that prices are high. Because guess who's paying that tariff, you dumbasses? You. not China. That's you. This fool won that damn election. That shows America will vote for. Being a rapist is not a deal breaker. Sexually assaulting women is not a deal breaker. Being convicted of paying off porn stars is not a deal breaker. Trying to convince people to switch over votes in the 2020 election was not a deal breaker. Running a coup on the Capitol where cops and some of his supporters were killed is not a deal breaker. Y'all that blood could have been saved if he would have carried his ass out of that White House. Say, Joe Biden, good, you got it 4 years. We're going to run it back and forth. Run it back and forth. That's all he had to do. Nah, buddy. Trump can't admit he lost. Free and fair elections. Well, that's what we live in. That's the country we living in, buddy. And the people stayed at home for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris got less votes than Trump, and she got less votes than Biden. And there are more people vote than I know. And people are like, well, then that means Biden cheated. No, I know countless people who stayed at home and said, I'm not voting for now one of them. I know countless people who sat out this election personally. Countless people who sat this election out. COVID, not so much. I know countless people like in a protest like, I'm not voting. And that cost of Michigan, Georgia, Pennsylvania. That cost her the presidency. Because people ain't voting for no woman. That's it. People and a woman of color. This is America. This is white boy heaven. Like Paul Mooney said, it's honky heaven here in America. This is honky heaven. Like the words of the late, great Paul Mooney with his gay ass. It's honky heaven here. America is honky heaven. And buddy, that's when they talk about make America great again, that's what they mean. Well, let's get into it. Donald Trump is your 47th presidential-elect, 47th elected president. Presidential-elect number 47, buddy. And buddy, we in for it. I bet he ain't leaving in 2028 either. He ain't leaving until they carry him out there in a coffin. And he might get that law struck down the way you could stay in office more than 4 years. I don't think he want to do that though, because you know who they're gonna try to champion to get him to run and try to take Trump out. Because the only person on that side of the token that could take Trump out, and that includes Biden, is Obama. I mean, Obama's wife say, he ain't running. She may not have to end up running. But I don't think America's gonna back that up either. Texas and Donald Trump Donald J. Trump. And the J stands for he just won. He's a jackass that just won. But has just won the 2024 election, becoming the 47th president of the United States of America. Well, he will become the 47th president of the United States of America. I guess they didn't cheat this time. They didn't cheat the last time when he got his ass whipped. But it's okay. He pretty much mopped the floor with Kamala Harris, which was kind of expected. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. Kamala Harris is just a woman of color. You call her black, Indian, mixed, whatever. She's a woman of color. She's not gonna beat a white boy not in this country. She's not gonna beat a white man in this country. Oh no, not America. Not the America that I was born and raised in. Not the America that I know. Not the America that I lived in. A little old lady of color is not gonna beat a white boy. That's just the way it is out here. It's the way it is here, buddy. So none of that stuff's a deal breaker. That con man got reelected. And if y'all think he ain't a con man, if y'all don't think he's not a con man, y'all need to go research how he filed 6 bankruptcies and upside down in all his mortgage, in all of his buildings that he owned. He took out mortgages on all of them and didn't pay them back. And that's supposed to be smart business because, hey, you buy the property, then when you need money, you take out a mortgage. But then you're supposed to take it and build something else that actually pays that one off. That's what smart real estate guys do. Trump probably goes to go buy a plane or something. And he stiffed all of his contractors, buddy. You are not getting paid unless you a hot chick, and that means unless you're a hot chick, and so he can trick it off. He likes buying coochie from porn stars and others. That's why his wife can't stand his ass. But he winning. So, hey, you can keep a woman if you winning. Got to give Trump this credit. He winning, bro. Anyway, none of those are deal breakers.